Seeming failure, apparent defeat, temporary setbacks. What does this mean? Normally, when you're close to accomplishment, things get a little harder for you right before you get over that hill, depending on your circumstances. Everyone is different now. Though you can be you can be deep into your gestation period of the seed of your ideal life basically growing, and it could seem as if it's not going to pop out of the soil. So circumstances in life that can resonate with this would be rejection, not getting what you desire, not getting exactly what you want, having obstacles that come in front of you that make you question whether or not you can do it, whether or not you can succeed. Though, yes, you can. The word impossible, if you scratch out the whole word from the dictionary, it doesn't exist. If you separate I'm and put an apostrophe in between the I and the M, it would be I'm possible. So it's time to redefine these things. As far as the defeat, it's not a defeat, it's analytical data. Joseph Rodriguez. Analytical data. So I'm doing this video. I just went through a seeming defeat because I wasn't able to do something that I wanted to do, even though I took the steps forward into doing it. Now, what this just basically did was gave me different data that I could come back. Like, okay, maybe I can do this different. Maybe I can think this differently. Maybe I can be more comfortable in myself, to allow the world outside of me to reflect the comfortability in myself. So, it was an adrenaline rush for something that I just went to go do, something that I might have been kind of weary of doing, afraid of, and I chose to go and chase down this fear, and it didn't go exactly as I planned, but just the act of doing so left me with a resignation, and I didn't really take it as a rejection. That inner voice got to talking like, yeah, it was a rejection, blah 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 blah. I just let it. I didn't conform to this thought. No, that wasn't a rejection. I wasn't rejected. I just gained some analytical data. I just learned more so that next time in one of these situations, I can be better. So now that we're on to that, karmic lessons and karmic partners. Okay. They say you attract what you are to a point that's true, but you don't. So you can attract someone in a state that you are in. Basically, this person will be in the same state as you, though they are them and you are you. So they can be unhealed and in their darkness versus you being healed, or you may be also not healed. So depending on the combination and understanding amongst the people and the cooperation, the ideal of what's best versus what's right, what works versus who's right. So once you get past these different things in the world and even in yourself, then your relationships will reflect to a point where you see the benefit of, okay, you can express yourself, you feel heard, I can express myself, I feel heard, no one takes it personal, and we move beyond that. So me speaking on that in relationships, I signal that to someone outside of that, but I will turn this inward. The relationship with yourself, your subconscious mind and your conscious mind, the two have to agree. Jesus said in the Bible, when two agree, it becomes so. The two was your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind being the aware mind, the captain of the ship that guides everything, that gives the instruction, that basically says this is okay to do, this is not. The subconscious mind is the one with all of the power that says, okay, you want this done? All right, we're gonna do this. Oh, you like that? Okay, we're gonna do this. So what you feed to your subconscious mind happens in your life. So when it gets to this, how it ties into everything I'm talking about, feed your subconscious mind positive thoughts and information. Though this situation did not work exactly how I planned or intended, when one door closes, another one opens. Since that door was closed in front of my eyes as I was walking through the portal, or attempting to, and it was locked before me, another one was unlocked and opened. And though I may not see, some way, somehow, something better will be for me. Now, whether this is a better habitual pattern within yourself, better relationships with people, better harmonious interactions where things seamlessly falls together. No, like a nice breeze on a sunny day. It just seamlessly falls together. So, people in life and different things in your environment and your perception can make you believe that because of the definition in the world of your circumstances, that is the destiny for you. Like, that is the final trajectory. You have arrived at your only and final destination. Though in reality, you can wake up any day and change. You can wake up any day and go harder. You can discard the old version of yourself that was not enough to embrace the version of yourself that already is. So this not enoughness, this inadequateness, maybe one of the reasons I didn't get what I desired is because I felt a sense of inadequateness. I needed to be better. I didn't feel that I was whole for this situation. What can I do now? I am whole. I am secure. Everything I touch turns to gold. Every relationship that I'm in is mutually beneficial, it's harmonious, and a loving engagement. These are fun and life altering engagements for the better good of all. You switch up your mindset, you switch up your flow. Since we're talking about flow, we're going to get into the flow. So when you do get into this point of when things are hard, typically, okay, now the mind starts to become an enemy and create these thoughts. Now the mind triggers memories that were already embedded in trauma. From there, now the repetition of it creates a mood, a belief is then formed. Well, the belief forms the mood, the belief repeated forms the mood. From this mood, you have character that is built. So this becomes how you interact with people, how you base your interactions on life. The perception of people is then changed. So a lot of things that people say impulsively is because they don't take the time to think about it. They don't take the time to really see both sides, the good and the bad. And what it is they're on subconscious programming. So the subconscious programming, if it's not beneficial to the endeavors and the goal of which they want to achieve, then they're always going to be out of balance. They're not going to be strapped in for the ride. They're going to be loosely thrown out of the ride like they were at Six Flags Great America and they didn't have their seatbelt on. You can't quit just because it gets hard. What happens is you ask for help, whether it's from your higher self, your ancestors, the angels, from you within, from a mentor, advisor, an expert. It is avenues, an association, an organization that basically works in your field of inquiry. It's a vast world of support and information out here. I'm out here just in nature, out in nature, enjoying just the traffic and the birds. It's a beautiful day. Don't let 1, 2, or 3, 4, whatever amount of things stop you from enjoying your life. Be happy and see yourself having the things that you desire. Now, what I just attempted might have not worked out, but as I said, somehow something better will happen for me. And I already compliment this situation before I meet it, and it is a unconditionally loving and mutually beneficial relationship, whether it be with self, with my careers, with God, with my ancestors, with my spirit team, with nature. With nature. Man, it's so beautiful out here. So, what this is called in the, Think and Grow Rich, or the Master Key of Riches, it is called 3 miles from gold. 3 miles from your goal or 3 miles from gold. Either way, it resonates. Because I'm not stopping 3 miles from gold, I'm gonna walk all the way there. I don't know about you, but 3 miles is easy. If I could walk more than that to get to a job, I can walk more than that to get to my dreams and my wealth, my abundance. So, having an optimistic essence, an optimistic being, an optimistic awareness, exuding this optimism, this confidence, this beautiful radiance of self-love and self-knowing that whatever you embark on will not be as anything you've ever heard before, ever experienced, but greater. It will be greater. I am open to more good than anyone has ever experienced. All encounters, engagements, opportunities, collaborations that I am involved with are prosperous and successful. And prosperous. I have a beautiful, luxurious, and glorious, graceful, astounding business, and I give magical services for magical pay. I show you. It is so, and it cannot be changed. The universe has heard it. Ooh, look at that. The universe. I'm feeling free. I wasn't expecting to do this long of a video. 3 minutes. Day 4. 4 being security. I think that was yesterday. I believe this is day 5 now. Next I'm going to be doing meditation, but since we are on 1 mile from goal, you don't know what's going to happen next. And if you define it, speak it into existence as something that it's not just because of a seeming defeat or something you've experienced in the past, the thoughts that you feed your subconscious will become your reality. From this reality you experience. Matter of fact, the reality you are experiencing is based on previous thoughts, feelings, and actions. The current moment, where I am standing, I am responsible for. I came and I stood here. The way I am angled, I thought it, and it became so. Headphones, all of this was thoughts. So if it was thought incorrectly or thought that it wasn't possible, it wouldn't be here because someone would have stopped. So don't be the person that stops. We need what you have to give to the world. Your services are due. They're due. Overdue. Even if you've been into what you're doing, they're still overdue. It's something deep within you that you haven't tapped. Life isn't about mastering one thing and stopping. It's about finding one thing, mastering that, going to another, because life will never stop. Life will always continue. It's inevitable. Change will continue, but you can't describe things especially in a negative connotation, as bad before you experience it, or you will seemingly to some, but in reality to most, you will send negativity to your destination before you even get there. So I go to the store and I think, man, these people probably gonna be, trying to beef with me or something. Then people try to beef with me. I go to the store and I'm like, oh, they gonna be nice to me. They gonna be respectful. What's gonna happen? I say these little kids right here, they gonna wave or do a dance and be real happy. Girl start singing. 5, 6, 7, 8. She started singing and started dancing. I'm trying to tell you, this is me watching life right now. Literally, this girl walking through the alley. She was singing and she did the dance. I'm trying to tell you. Your thoughts, your words have power. This positive subconscious programming can help you get over the humps. I know this is probably not the most fluid of depiction of what I'm giving you as far as information and in form of its expression, though what matters is you get the message. I've sat through hours and hours of videos and I've learned so much from different mentors and masters. I've read also, but if I can do it, I know there are other beings out there that are like me and they will get this information. So, results in life because I am a doer of the word and not just a hearer. So, I thought I wasn't gonna go overseas, and I almost probably quit trying to go. God provided me an opportunity when I thought I was just gonna be homeless on the streets. God sent me overseas to go dance, and it happened multiple times where the seeming failure would have made me quit, but God sent something, got me out of there and got me motivated. Now this time around, it was almost some seeming failure that would have made me quit, but because I've had those times, I was well equipped with the mindset and at least the skills to heal myself and to continuously maintain a positive vibration within myself, to get away from the thoughts and the traumas and the self-doubts and the pity party, to let those vehicles drive down the road like traffic and to never see them again. Might see them again because it always, not always, it reoccurs. Be careful with your word. It doesn't always. Don't say it always does this. This always happened to me. I don't never know. These are things that label your experience, and if it's good or bad, you will have that. That's what I'm saying. Some people say I'm stupid, I'm slow, I'll never get to be happy. This always happens to me. I'll never am able to keep up with things. I'm always losing things. I'm not always losing things. And even when people speak these things to you subconsciously, you can take it in. So Joseph Murphy, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Then it's Cybernetics, another book on the subconscious mind. Basically, you can speak to your subconscious mind and reprogram all of these affirmative affirmations or indoctrinated programs, mindsets, beliefs, habits that people or the world has bestowed in front of you unconsciously, and reached your subconscious. So why did I have this interaction that didn't go right, this opportunity that I wasn't able to succeed in? A part of me believed that it wasn't possible. A part of me believed that I had to go through complications. A part of me believed that I wasn't ready, or a part of me knew that something was better out there and told this person to find another person to work with instead of me. So that would allow me to be free for this next opportunity. Some people are in these engagements, these entanglements, not just in relationships, but in life, to which they can't be present for the opportunity when it comes. And if you are torn up by this seeming defeat, and it's 3 miles from goal, 3 miles is only 8 blocks. That is 24 blocks away from success. You could catch an Uber there. God can fly you over there in a helicopter, like in an instant. Don't you stop. Don't you stop. Don't do it. Don't do it. These people probably think I'm crazy out here, but I don't care. I think that they're crazy sometimes. But like Tupac said, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. The birds loving me today and I'm loving them. I gotta get them some food. I ain't fed the birds in like a year or so. I just recently started doing it. But speak positive to yourself. Speak life into yourself. Speak life into your situations. Speak light into your dark moments. Woo-wee. So, failure is only failure if you see it so. We are the judge, the moralizers of life, whether or not good or bad. You are the judge of justice. You say whether this is correct or incorrect, righteous or evil. But these are the same spectrums of the same energy. How I see it all, it's lessons and blessings. We are blessed to have this lesson that ultimately it leads to more blessings. The lesson is a blessing because you get to grow from it. From that lesson, you've grown. Now you get to accomplish what you want to achieve. That's a double blessing already. From that blessing of accomplishing what you want to achieve, you get to accomplish more things and more things, which leads you to another situation of a new lesson to get to another blessing. Lessons and blessings. As my footwork brother would say, shout out to Steve Moody, TS. Pains and gains, which is really in tarot, it would be the world card. Basically, sometimes life is going to be up and sometimes it's going to be down. 6 Flags, the ride goes up and it comes down, but it always stops back at this one point and then it goes back on the ride. You had your up moments, you had your down moments, then you get back to where you was at, and you happy to get off of that ride and get to move. And that's like how life is. Things fluctuate, your experiences fluctuate. But the one thing I will say, you are not the person you were yesterday. You are a person different today than you've ever been in your life. And you can achieve things greater than you've ever imagined because success is not measurable. Even time is a human man-made measurement. That's gonna be it for this video because I'm coming up on the end. Follow me on Instagram at Sertimo. Follow me on TikTok at Thank You God 999. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna be doing more videos. 30 videos for the month of March. Let's get it. Peace.